Hey, what up, family? It is Will coming to you live again. Quick video. Family, this lotto game, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. I I really enjoy doing this. I have other investments and stuff that I gotta keep looking at too. But there's one thing I'm going to do, and I'm sure there's a couple of folks like me, and that's look at these numbers and look at how they're jiving. As I told y'all the last time, there's some new changes coming, and family, I got to tell you, I am really trying to figure out how to put this out there. And the only thing, here's my challenge. There are folks out there who talk about how to make money through stock, and you know, um, different things like that. And I think that's admirable. And folks pay them, a ton of money just to get that advice. And if you're winning, you're winning. Definitely pay them the money, because there's value there. Uh, but I always like to go back to, a principle. This sort of happened to some of the lower end folks, with the banks. Like when you go to get a loan, for example, if you have a good relationship with a bank, you don't have any problems. And I know that personally because when I didn't have any money and I didn't have any relationships with banks, they don't want to talk to you. So, like for a lot of people in situations like that, you have to go to some of these lower end places like Amscot or these places that have payday loans, and they call those people like predatory lenders. But the reason they're out there is because no one would market to the folks who still needed financial services. So that's kind of the frame. I'm putting this in, and I'm saying that I believe the reason people play the lottery is because it's their own personal stock market, right? If you use the stock market to make money off of it, right? You buy some shares of stock to make money. The stock increases in value, you make money. The only people who are really making money in it are the folks who can spend like millions of dollars, and I kind of know this because I've been able to come up a little bit in the stock game. And if you don't have enough stock bought early when that stock is really low where you can hold it, you're not going to make any money from that. It's like everything else. You hold it for a little bit, you let it appreciate, then you cash out. But there's barriers to entry. Like you have to have some funds to even be able to do that. That's why the lottery is so attractive, is because you can just walk into your local store slash gas station, wherever and this is all across the country and even the world in some cases, and you can go buy a lottery ticket. So I got into this space because one, no one was marketing to lottery players, one, and then no one was really helping lottery players win. Right, there's a lot. I've told some folks who were asking like, why am I in this space? And I'm like, man, this is so wide open. There's all of these pretenders out there who say they can help you win, but then when you say show me proof, right? Show me proof. Nobody can do it. Why is that? That's because you can't really do what you say. You get all these scribbled numbers on paper, man. Y'all not they're not taking it seriously, man. They're not taking it seriously because like anything that you want to expand, you have to invest in it. Even if you wanted to grow like a cherry tree, you get the seeds, you plant water, you fertilize it. You're investing in the growth. So if you're not doing that, I don't know what else to tell people. But anyway, at mylottodata.com, that's exactly what we're doing. We are constantly innovating and finding solutions to help you get that bag to win. Here's the thing, family. A lot of people have recently subscribed. Thank you. Thank you very much. But what I'm finding is to explain the strategy in such a way, I have two challenges. One, um, I don't want to sort of give away my IP, uh, so that's a challenge there. And then number two, um, really explaining it. Some folks have said, hey, you have to explain this, down to like a kid level. There are some, I don't know. I'll try. I don't know if you can like really understand this at a kid level when there's so many patterns, so many algorithms to look at. I'm saying all that to say, uh, family, this new one. So y'all heard me talk about RBTL. RBTL is a beast. Y'all heard me talk about consecutive draws. Consecutive draws is a straight beast. But here is the rub with all these strategies. If you were to select all the possible selections for RBTL, that winner is in there. If you were to select, and because consecutive draws is a offshoot of RBTL, the win is in there too. There's no doubt factually you will find the winners in there, in RBTL and in consecutive draws. They're both beasts. The challenge with both of those is you have way too many numbers you have to consider, and you're doing work. It's a little bit of work. I mean, think about it. If you could make like $10,000, if it's possible to make $10,000 in one setting by looking at a particular sort of aspect of the stock or the number list, wouldn't that be valuable? Isn't that sort of the same thing stocks are doing? Like they're looking at like subtle differences in the market, and then they're able to, play on the market. That's kind of what My Lotto does. My Lotto data does too. It's looking at like small shifts in the data to come up with the next win. That's all we're doing. But to explain that in just bam, you got it. I don't know if that's possible because goodness knows I haven't just got it like over, one setting. This has been like years, family, years. I'm talking about years, like spreadsheets. You heard me talk about that, but it's just constantly looking at numbers and looking at what they do. So let me cut to the chase. Family, y'all know there's no capping with me. There's no lying. Like when I say something is fire, I'm saying it for two reasons. One, I'm using it, right? And then two, fam, this last one I have. Yeah, okay. So let me get to the chase. There was a gentleman in the Virginia who ran a bag up for 132,000 with pick three. Now think about that. $132,000 in pick three, and you say, "Well, man, how did that dude do it?" Family, that dude is a My Lotto Data subscriber, and I figured out how he did it. Right. And I talked to another subscriber, and we both talked about and we both were like just stunned. Like, I can't believe it's that simple. Family, I'm telling you, when I'm telling you, I'm telling you, y'all heard me talk about Quirky. Quirky was a beast. Y'all see me pull the win out on with Quirky. This last joint, I I don't even know how to get it out because I'm so excited about it. And the reason is I tested it yesterday and I was here. I gotta show you. It's not in here yet. It's coming. Y'all see that I changed the design. Like all the algos are down here now. There's another one, family. It's called Truth Table. Game over. I swear to God, I am not lying. Game over. The thing about finding strategies is sometimes they're right under your nose. You're looking at it and you're like, really? Is that simple? Family, it's that simple. I just tested it yesterday, and I'm going to show you. Let me see if I could share my screen, show you what I sent myself yesterday. Here, let me share this screen. So you see these list of numbers here. You see these lists. This was the output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And two of these are identical. 3, 4, 5, and 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 6, and 3, 4, 6. So two of those are technically the same number. Y'all know those in my lingo, these are the same numbers. So technically, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So really there's 9 numbers. So let me go back to the strategy. There's really only 9 numbers. So family, you've heard me say this before. If you're going to run that bag up, you got to get those numbers like really low. And the reason you haven't seen anybody posting big wins except me is because you have to you have to get that list so low where it's affordable, where it makes sense for you to play. Like when you play that number, you have to be pretty confident that that number is going to come out to make it worth your while. And we already talked about it. If pick 3, the top payout is $40, right? That means if you played box and you won, right, that's $40. So it makes no sense playing 40 numbers, 40 distinct numbers, when all you're going to win is $40. So if you can get that number down to 20 numbers, now we're talking something, right? So you could do something with that. So if you were to play, at worst case, if you were to play 20 numbers at at a $6 combo, you're talking about $120. It's $120 spend is going to net you $500. And for some people, that's not that bad. Family, truth table halves the half. It's crazy. It's crazy. So not only have we gotten the number list, like $20, 20 numbers is an acceptable number, right? Truth table reduces the list of numbers even lower than that. Family, I gotta show you. I gotta show you because I don't even think y'all understand what I'm saying. Let me sort of go to a screen. I showed you this list, right? You see how many numbers that is, right? And some of these are duplicates. That's 9 numbers. But let me show you. Let me show you exactly what I played, and you guys will see shortly here what I'm talking about. Because this, man, when I played it and I was checking the numbers last night, I got a little nervous because I always get a little nervous when I'm like, oh my God, I finally cracked it. I finally cracked it. Here, let me see if I can open up this joint and show y'all. Um, y'all see this tab here? I was like, oh my God, I finally cracked it. This was my mini run up the bag. This was my mini run up the bag. Right? Y'all see the number in there. Y'all see the straights. And y'all know what number came out. If y'all lotto heads, y'all know the number that came out was 236. I had 235. This would have been $3,000. This would have been a mini bag. Family, you don't even understand. The reason I'm not showing the 236 and it's just the 235 is just a small coding error. A small coding error. I was coding this joint last night and I had a small coding error. That's why you're not seeing the 236. Anyway, family, I'm back. So it was just a coding error that you guys don't see me with that 3,000 little mini bag. I call that a mini bag because we get into the 50 bands, family. I told y'all. if somebody does something, I'm gonna figure out how they did it, especially in this lotto game. Um, Stay tuned, y'all. It is coming. Maybe somebody can help me too with how to. So here, let me. If y'all were me, this is a serious question. Y'all can answer this in the video when I post it. We have all states, and we're not talking about just one state, and then we try to put all the numbers for one state. We have the data for all states. So if this little mini bag ends up working, where you guys started seeing multiple people post $50,000 wins, like really, like how much would that be for y'all? Like what would, like seriously, like real talk, like what would be the value of that for y'all? So remember, some of the users, when we were on the video with David, some of the users, like some of the option sniper guys, said that their course was $6,000. And here's the thing: that's $6,000 for the course, but then you have to put up your own money to begin leveraging with stocks, and sometimes that's 10,000 something dollars or something that you have to put up to to buy into the actual stock picks. But as you know, the lotto game, you don't have to. You can walk into the store. You don't have to set up an account anywhere. You can just walk into the store, but that you have that information. Now, here's the other thing. I know some of y'all probably not going to bet a lot of money anyway. I mean, some people, I don't know. Um, y'all aren't going to bet a lot of money anyway, and that's fine. So should that be a tiered type system? Should it be set up where there's a more lower end, but for those higher end people that want the bag right now, who ain't playing, like me, like if somebody offered this to me and they was like, "Yo, Will, man, look, fam, we gonna get you the bag. Like, and if we do, we don't, money back. We tell you exactly what to play, and if we don't, money back." So just so y'all know, $50,000, right? Means you have to put, like we talked about it for a combo, $120, right? For a combo is $10,000. So you have to put $120 on a combo for a combo play to win $10,000. So if you wanted to win $50,000, you'd have to multiply that times five, right? 10 times five is 50,000. So 120 times five, that's $600. Basically, you have to put $600 on a number to win $50,000. And then if you're within like a small number list, right? Maybe that $600 is something like, I don't know, $1,200, $2,400. Would you put $2,400 knowing that you could win $50,000, and you had a really good idea that was gonna hit? Family, that's what I'm telling you. The truth table does. So for people interested in the real bag, right? Get at me and let me know like what you think, because it's coming, family. The reason I haven't been as responsive, well, I'm not 100% responsive anyway. It's just kind of my nature. It's nothing personal. It's just, I don't know. I'm juggling a lot of things, family. But at any rate, what I'm talking about is, would how many people are serious about this bag, family? For real. 50,000, 50 bands, cash three, like this dude did in Virginia. This dude, my guy right here, this cat. Virginia man wins, what was it? 132,000. This joint right here. Share this tab here. This guy. They're not going to show a great. They're not going to give him a great picture. Let me try it again. Let me see if I can get a better picture of him. See this dude. They're still not going to give him a good picture. I see. They're still not going to give him a good picture. Let me try one more. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, this guy. This guy. This guy right here. $132,000. 3-digit combinations. He hit 52 bands and then 80K with the second. Family, we know how to do that right now. That's what I'm telling you. So if you and you he not only did he do it in November, but you see he also did it in January. That's when he got the payout. He just basically, went and got, and family, that's tax free. I'm trying to explain to y'all that is tax free too. I know in Florida it is. With Virginia, I'm not sure. Um, Look, I would have taken them to Publix, if I had to. Y'all see the guy right there. 264 lottery tickets worth $500 each. Family, that's what we're trying to do at mylottodata.com. We don't care about $40, $100. We don't even care about $1,000. That's nice, but you're going to spend that and you're not going to have any more left over. We talking about doing this joint. And really, really, man, if we could get $1 million out of that joint, let's do it. That's what I'm talking about. We get into the bag, family. Truth Table, killer. It's killer. Exactly what this dude, Jalen Taylor, did. We know how to do, family. No cap. Get at me. Let me know what y'all think. What value would that be to have that information? Peace.